A long time ago, in a quiet village tucked between whispering trees and calm rivers, there lived a young girl named Cynthia. She was the only child of Mama John and Papa John. Simple, hardworking farmers who raised their daughter with love and laughter. But no one could deny that Cynthia was not just beautiful, she was a masterpiece. Her skin glowed like golden palm oil in the afternoon sun. Her hair flowed like a river of night, and her eyes sparkled like twin stars. Every villager whispered, "The gods must have carved her by hand." But her beauty came with something else. Pride, not just the ordinary kind. No, Cynthia's pride was as tall as the Iroko tree. While other girls fetched water or helped their mothers, Cynthia would sit before her small mirror, one her father had brought home from a traveling merchant, and admire herself. "Who is more beautiful than me?" she would whisper. "Not in this village, not in this world." Her mother, tired, would often plead, "Cynthia, come help me peel yam." Cynthia would flip her hair and hiss, "Me? Peel yam? Let those without beauty do that." Her father sighed often. "This beauty is becoming our curse." When other girls helped at the stream or swept the compound, Cynthia stayed behind to oil her skin and paint, her nails with crushed hibiscus petals. Even her friends grew tired of her vanity. One by one, they married humble farmers, hunters, fishermen, and though their lives were modest, they were filled with laughter. But Cynthia mocked them. "Zara, your husband's teeth look like overripe corn. Queen, your man rides a bicycle. Mark, yours doesn't even wear shoes." Her laughter was sharp, cold, and cruel. And while others built love, Cynthia dreamed of marrying not just a king, but the richest, handsomest, most powerful king that ever lived. Then came the village market day. The air was alive, women shouting over prices, children darting around like squirrels, drums echoing beneath a mango tree. Cynthia emerged in her finest, a golden wrapper, a redhead tie, skin gleaming with fresh palm oil. She walked through the crowd like a peacock in a parade. But then, crash! She collided with someone. Her basket toppled. So did a bundle of firewood. An old woman fell to the ground. It was Mama Michael, the oldest and most respected elder in the entire village. Gasps filled the air. Cynthia stood above her, eyes burning with anger. "Why stand in my way like an old goat?" She spat, "You've ruined my outfit." The elder struggled to get up. "My child, I'm sorry, my eyes—" "Then stay in your hut," Cynthia snapped. "Don't bring your rotten wood near my clothes again." The market froze. A silence thicker than Ogbono soup fell. Whispers rose like smoke. "Apologize, Cynthia. She's an elder." But Cynthia turned, hissed, and strutted away. Mama Michael picked up her firewood slowly. Then she raised her hands to the sky. "Cynthia, the mirror you worship will turn away. May your beauty melt like wax. May you find humility in the arms of the ugliest man alive." That night, Cynthia looked into her mirror. Her reflection shimmered, then cracked. A faint line ran through the center. She laughed nervously. What nonsense. But by morning she screamed. Her skin rough like old bark. Her nose e'en wide and crooked. Her lips dry and peeling. Her hair falling out in clumps. Her eyes dull, lifeless. She ran through the village weeping. "Mama, look what's happened to your beautiful daughter." Her mother cried too. "My child, you rejected kindness. You burned the bridge of humility." They went to look for Mama Michael. But the old woman was gone. Days turned to weeks. Cynthia hid. Her mirror was covered. The once beautiful girl had become a ghost in her own life. Then, a traveler arrived. A man in a long robe, straw hat, face hidden. "I bring a message for Cynthia," he said. "Your curse shall be lifted, but only if you marry the oldest, ugliest man alive. A man with rotten teeth and smelly skin. And love him, not with your body, but with your soul." Cynthia broke down. A monster? But she knew. This was her trial, her lesson. Then came the knock. Mama John opened the door. A strange man stood there, short, bent. His breath smelled like old snails. His belly jiggled. He had only 3 brown teeth. His beard was tangled like old ropes. "I am Judas," he grinned. "I've come to marry Cynthia." Cynthia came out. Her heart stopped. He looked worse than her curse, but a reflection in a puddle reminded her she, too, was no longer the goddess she once was. She took a breath. "I accept," the village gasped. The proud Cynthia, marrying that? Their wedding was silent. No music, no dance, just a girl and a creature in a faded dress and a torn wrapper. Their home? A leaky hut. Their bed? Squeaky and musty. Judas snored like a wounded elephant, his breath like fermented beans. He barked orders all day. "Scratch my back. Wash my feet. This soup tastes like gravel." But Cynthia endured. She fetched water, cooked, cleaned, washed. Clothes that smelled like forgotten onions. Never complaining. She greeted the elderly. She apologized to her old friends. She helped at the stream, carried firewood for tired women, played with children, shared food with beggars. One day in the market, a little girl fell and scraped her knee. Cynthia ran to help. Mama Michael sat nearby, unnoticed, watching. "She has changed," the old woman whispered. That night, Cynthia sat beneath the moon. "If I ever become beautiful again," she whispered, "I'll never mock anyone. I'll live kindly. I'll serve with my heart." Then a dream. Mama Michael appeared, glowing, smiling. "My daughter, your beauty is no longer on your skin, but in your heart. You shall wake renewed." Morning came. Cynthia rushed to the water pot. Her reflection smiled back. Bright eyes, smooth skin, long hair, glowing cheeks. She screamed in joy. The village rejoiced. Even Judas stepped out, blinking. You're not my wife. My wife was ugly." Cynthia smiled, kind and calm. "Thank you, Judas. You helped change me." She handed him a calabash of warm food. "May someone love you as you are." And with that, she walked away. Not like before, but with grace and peace. Not long after, a royal prince arrived, rich, handsome, and kind. He had heard of Cynthia's transformation, her journey from pride to humility. When he saw her, he smiled. Not just at her face, but her soul. They married under a great baobab tree. Drums rang. Dancers danced. Even the birds sang louder than ever. Cynthia's life changed, yes, but she remained the same in heart. She greeted elders, hugged children, gave to the poor. She even visited Judas, bringing him new clothes and food. And never, ever did she return to the mirror. Moral lesson. Pride is a ladder that breaks when you climb too high. But humility, it builds a home in the heart that no curse can break. Beauty fades, but kindness blooms forever.